Welcome, friends. If you're preparing for the IELTS exam, this video is for you. In this video, you'll find model writing task responses on the topic of money. Each response hits the required word count and demonstrates the clarity, structure, and language that IELTS examiners expect. Watch to see how strong answers are built and boost your own band score. Example 1. Many people say that we now live in consumer societies where money and possessions are given too much importance. Others believe that consumer culture has played a vital role in improving our lives. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Answer. In modern society, many people believe that we live in consumer cultures where money and material possessions are given too much importance. Others argue that consumerism has greatly improved living standards. This essay will discuss both views and present my opinion. On the one hand, critics of consumer society argue that excessive focus on money and possessions encourages materialism. People may measure success by wealth, luxury goods, or social status rather than personal values or relationships. This can create stress, competition, and dissatisfaction as individuals constantly compare themselves with others. In addition, overconsumption leads to environmental problems such as pollution and waste, since large quantities of goods are produced and discarded. From this perspective, consumer culture promotes unsustainable lifestyles and weakens social connections. On the other hand, supporters claim that consumer culture has played a key role in improving quality of life. Increased demand for goods and services encourages innovation, economic growth, and job creation. As companies compete, products often become more affordable and accessible, allowing more people to enjoy comforts such as modern technology, transportation, and healthcare. Consumer spending also supports businesses and contributes to national economies, raising overall living standards. In my opinion, while consumer culture has clearly improved material conditions, it becomes harmful when it dominates people's values. Economic growth and access to goods are important, but they should not replace social responsibility or environmental awareness. A balanced approach is needed where people enjoy the benefits of consumer society without allowing possessions to define their happiness. In conclusion, although consumer culture has contributed to economic development, excessive materialism can create social and environmental problems. Balance is therefore essential. Example 2. Successful sports professionals can earn a great deal more money than people in other important professions. Some people think this is fully justified while others think it is unfair. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Answer. Successful sports professionals often earn significantly higher salaries than people working in other essential professions such as teaching or healthcare. Some believe this is completely justified, while others consider it unfair. This essay will discuss both views and present my opinion. On the one hand, high salaries for sports professionals can be justified by market demand. Popular athletes attract millions of fans, generate large audiences, and bring enormous revenue through ticket sales, sponsorships, and advertising. Their income often reflects the profit they help create. In addition, becoming a top athlete requires exceptional talent, years of intense training, and personal sacrifice. Careers in professional sports are usually short and uncertain due to the risk of injury, so high earnings may compensate for this limited career span. On the other hand, many people argue that it is unfair for athletes to earn far more than professionals in vital fields. Teachers, doctors, and firefighters contribute directly to society's well-being and safety, yet they often receive much lower salaries. From this perspective, income should reflect social value rather than entertainment popularity. Excessive pay in sports may also encourage young people to focus only on fame and wealth rather than meaningful contributions to society. In my opinion, while high earnings in sports are understandable in a market-driven economy, the gap between athletes and essential workers is too wide. Governments should ensure that important professions are better rewarded and respected. However, limiting athletes' earnings may not be practical in a free market system. In conclusion, although the high salaries of sports professionals can be economically justified, the imbalance compared to other crucial professions raises concerns about fairness and social priorities. Example 3. Some people believe that money is the most important factor for achieving happiness. However, others believe that happiness has nothing to do with money. What is your opinion? Answer. Some people believe that money is the key to happiness, while others argue that happiness is completely unrelated to wealth. In my opinion, money is important to a certain extent, but it is not the most important factor in achieving true happiness. On the one hand, money can provide security and comfort. With sufficient income, people can afford basic necessities such as food, housing, healthcare, and education. Financial stability reduces stress and allows individuals to plan for the future. In addition, money enables people to enjoy leisure activities, travel, and personal interests, which can contribute to a satisfying life. For those living in poverty, increased income can significantly improve overall well-being. On the other hand, happiness is influenced by many non-financial factors. Strong relationships with family and friends, good health, and a sense of purpose are often more important than material wealth. Many wealthy individuals still experience loneliness or stress despite their financial success. Research also suggests that once basic needs are met, additional income has a limited impact on long-term happiness. Personal values, gratitude, and emotional well-being play a much greater role. In my view, money is a necessary foundation for a stable life, but it cannot guarantee happiness on its own. A balanced life that includes meaningful relationships, personal growth, and good health is far more important. In conclusion, although money contributes to comfort and security, true happiness depends more on emotional and social factors than on financial wealth alone. Thanks for watching, and we hope these IELTS writing examples were helpful for your study. Keep practicing, stay confident, and good luck with your IELTS exam.